dynamic family meeting. Let's go.
Reveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need.
Hey guys, I'm What's Dynamic Feeling Mom Shante, and this is sponsored by CASABREWS. You guys go to the website right now, CASABREWS.com. Once again, make sure to also follow us on Instagram though right here, because you might even post about them there as well. But I am super excited because they access their amazing espresso machine. It looks really great, so I can't wait to show you guys. But anyways, here is the product. It looks super cool. Once again, make sure to check out their website because they have tons of other machines on their website. They have so many different types and everything is great for coffee. Alright, so here it is. It says, My Casa, My Coffee. Here's the front. Let's move this. And here it is, guys. It looks really cool. Hope you guys can see just how amazing it is on the camera. It says My Casa, My Coffee. This is their 20-bar espresso coffee machine. As you guys can see, this is the image of it. Obviously, we'll be taking it out and showing you guys. Here, there is a bunch of instructions on the side. It says to preheat the brew head, and then the ideal amount of coffee to use is 11 to 13 grams for single espresso and 18 to 21 for double espresso. It says tamp the ground coffee evenly, press the single button for a single espresso or double button for a double, and then use at least 120 milliliters of cold water, which is whole milk, for frothing. And then it tells you can different types of espressos that you can end up with, as well as a mocha, cappuccino, macchiato, and all that other stuff. And now on the other side, we have all the different functions of the actual machine. So here it says there's a cup warmer plate, which is plastic. Here are the operation buttons with white indicator lights. And then here we have the appliance casing, removable water tank, LCD display screen, a 58mm brew head and portafilter, and a powerful commercial quality steam wand. And finally, we have a removable drip tray plate, which is very nice. Alright, so let's actually open. Alright guys, here's our amazing espresso coffee machine. It looks really great. I love the silver going on. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the other items that came with it. First off, we have the instruction manual, as well as it has a QR code, as you guys can see. And then inside the first couple of pages, it tells you different contents. Let's see the contents before we actually flip through the whole thing. It says important safeguards on Know Your Coffee Machine, which I'm assuming is the different types of buttons. There are specifications before first use, the first use, flushing the machine, how to make espresso, how to set shot temperature, how to program the volume of your espresso, resetting to defaults, how to make hot water, how to make steam, and a water shortage alarm. Okay, so let's just go through the Know Your Coffee Machine so we could get to know some of the buttons first before we actually plug it in and turn it on and see what the amazing touchscreen looks like. So first off, we have some different filters that I believe are actually in this white box that came with the package. So let's just open this up. Yeah, so like I said, they are definitely in here. We have a couple different types. You can open all of them up. We also have other plastic items here, as you guys can see. We'll be opening these up as well. So let's keep this over here as we go through each of them. Alright, so number one is the cup warmer, which is actually up here. You guys probably can't see it, but I'll show you guys the manual itself, where number one is. Alright, number two, we have a 1-cup single wall filter. That is one of these. Alright, let's open these up. Ooh, it says it actually has words on the filters. So this one here is the 1-cup dual wall filter, as you guys can see. Very nice. And then number two is our 2-cup single wall filter. Oh wait, this is the dual wall filter. This is the 2-cup dual wall filter. So these are our 1 cups and 2 cups. And then let's actually open our other ones. Ooh, we have some even more stuff in here. Okay, and here's our regular filter, as you guys can see. Now let's also open this up because you might as well. Just actually skipping ahead because this is actually number 9, but All right, and then let's see, those are our filters. Number 6 is our portafilter, also known as your filter holder, which is this here. As you guys can see, if you're familiar with making coffee in a machine, then you probably have seen this a million times. All right, number 7 is our drip tray grid, which can actually come out. So we are gonna take off the plastic here. We actually didn't even get to this yet. So we're gonna take off our plastic here. We have some tape. All right. All right, now that it's out, we have our drip tray grid, as you guys can see. 8, we have the removable drip tray, which is what I actually just pulled out. All right, so this is our removable drip tray here. CASABREWS, very cool. But yeah, thank you so much, CASABREWS, for sponsoring this video. Once again, make sure to go to their website, CASABREWS.com, to see all their amazing information and different types of machines that they have for coffee. And then next off, 9, we have our tamper. So let's put this back in. 9, we have our tamper, which is this here. Number 10, we have a water tank lid, which is in the back. So we're going to give this a little spin around so you guys can see what the back actually looks like. All right, you actually have to take off the plastic and stuff from here as well. All right, so here is our water tank, as you guys can see. So let's take off the tape here. All right, now that that's off, the top part here, number 10, is our water tank lid. As you guys can see, popped up. And just take it. Oh. Alright, we'll take it off as well. Remove red silicone cap. Remove red silicone cap from the bottom of the water tank before refill with water and reattach to the machine. I'm assuming that this is the silicone cap. Alright, so this is our water tank lid. And number 11, obviously our water tank, this actually comes out. This is our water tank. It goes up to 2.2 liters. That is the max. Number 12 is our LCD display screen. So yeah, we're actually going to turn it back around so you guys can see the display screen. I will be turning it on as well, of course, to be showing you guys what the amazing display screen looks like and all the different functions and different modes of operation that it has. Alright, so here, our display screen is right here. Once I plug it in, you guys will see what it looks like when it's turned on. Number 13, we have our control panel, which are all these buttons here, as you guys can see. Oh, let's see with this. Dear customer, thank you. I think that is the same as, or similar to this sheet here, which I actually get to show you guys yet, but basically has some thank yous as well as some things if like something in case something else happens. But I like these arrows here telling you this is the hot water button, this is steam. So steam and hot water, and obviously this is single and dual cup. So okay. And then after the control panel, 14, we have the main body, which is just this base here. 14, we have 15, we have the steam wand, which is this here. Actually move, it looks very cool. This is our steam wand. All right, 16, we have the steam nozzle, which is this here. This is our nozzle. 17, we have our cleaning needle, which is this here. I believe this is our cleaning needle. And finally, 18, we have our coffee spoon. So let's open it up. And this is how we get our exact measurements of coffee. Nothing above and nothing below. Here we have our coffee spoon. Alright, so that is everything on the Know Your Coffee Machine page. Now we know everything. We know all the different functions. Obviously, if we had a test on this, I would say this is the water tank. This is our control panel. So we know everything now. So let's keep going into the manual to see some specifications. We have first use. You have the power button. I love how here it gives a very, very up close of the control panel and what exactly the different functions do. Even though it's kind of obvious, I love how they give a detailed review of what it is. So first we have A, which is the power button. I think it's the most obvious with the power circle right on top. And then next we have B, which is the single cup. C, which is the dual cup, and then D and E, which actually tells us here is our hot water and steam button. All right, so it's very nice. It also gives us, tells us the before first use. All right, guys, now that we've read the manual, we've read a lot from it, we are now going to start and actually make coffee using this amazing espresso machine. First off, before we actually start, I'm just going to plug it in because it does take about a minute to enter standby mode, which is the time where then we can start using it after enter standby mode. So I'm just going to take this off, take our protection off, and plug it right in. All right. Looks great. I think I heard something just now. All right, it is on. As you guys can see from the control panel, we have our single cup, dual cup, our hot water, and our steam, which is great. And while that enters standby mode, I believe everything should be blinking till it's entered standby mode. Let's just make sure. All right, and now first off, we're just gonna fill up our water tank with some water. So I'm just gonna open it up. You guys can't really see, but you guys will obviously see the magic when it happens up here. We're gonna take out the water and fill up our tank. All right. Still there, and then after that we are going to do all of this. All right, so obviously we're going to take this, we're going to get our scoop of coffee. You kind of have to open this a little bit more. All right, obviously these aren't ground coffee beans, so
this is the one we have.
Do not have to we don't have to use the these filters. We're going to use the regular filter, not the dual wall. We're going to be using these. All right, that's about it, as you guys can see. And then you use this side to just beat it in until it's really firm and where it doesn't move. Oh, it smells like
it smells good. I'm like gonna cover the stuff.
Oh, so yeah, we're just gonna make that really firm. All right. Alright, so now we're just going to flush the machine as it says to do before your first use, and then it's going to tell us how to make the espresso. First, you press the hot water button. So I actually done this one time, so now I'm going to do it 2 times because it does say to repeat the steps. So first, you press the hot water button, which is this right here, to let the water run through the steam wand. After 30 seconds, press the hot water button once again. So we're just going to wait for about some seconds, and then we'll press it again afterwards to make sure it's going well. Alright. And then press the 2 cup button to run the water through the group head to make sure that's also working well. Looking great. Then it'll stop immediately, automatically once the process is finished.
Do you want more water?
Probably gonna need more water, yes.
Because everything is coming out.
Alright, and now we can stop that. And then refill the water tank and empty the drip tray if required. So now we're going to get to that. And now your espresso machine is ready to use. I think our drip tray is good. Ooh, water's nice and hot, which is very good. Alright, so yeah. Alright guys, I'm really excited because it is now time to start using this amazing espresso machine. I cannot wait. Alright, it looks amazing. First off, let's talk about, before we actually get into it, the actual texture and quality of this machine is super duper great. It looks super great. The steps to use it is so easy as well. Like, it's just 4 buttons and it's very straightforward, as well as obviously the power button. Twisting and turning this is super easy. Taking the water tank out, putting back in, everything is just really straightforward, which I really like. Before, I just want to say that before we actually get started. But yeah, now that everything is set into place, we have our water tank filled up, not all the way obviously, but enough for 1 cup. We have our ground coffee on the inside, and like I said before, we used which filter did we use? We used the first filter, not the dual one. Oh yeah, we used the 1 cup single wall filter because we already the 1 cup dual wall filter because our coffee is obviously pre-ground. And yeah, it says dual wall filters help regulate the pressure and help to optimize the extraction regardless of the grind, which is really great. So that's obviously why we used it. And now we are just reading through the manual. We already tampered the ground coffee. We inserted the portafilter, and now it's time for the 1 cup. It's really cool. As you guys can see, it is coming out super easily. It looks amazing. All right, make sure you obviously twist it tight enough. Yeah, it looks really cool. Obviously, I'll show you guys the finished product and the finished result once it's done. All right, yeah, this is really cool. I see like the steam coming up from how hot it is. All right. And then it says the machine will stop once the volume reach preset and return to standby mode. All right. Are we in standby? I think we're in standby now. All the buttons are lit up, meaning I think we're done here. All right. It looks amazing. It looks so cool. It's dripping a little bit, so I might leave it there, but I do want to show you guys though. But yeah, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Once again, we chance go to their website right now, CASABREWS.com. All right. So yeah, we're definitely in standby mode right now. All right, I think it's time to show you guys the final result. Ooh, that is hot. Here is our coffee. Ooh. Wow.
Ooh.
Looks really nice.
Nice and brown. And it smells so good.
It smells, wow, that smells amazing. It smells, oh my gosh, it smells really good. I've recently been eating this coffee ice cream. This is probably what they do to make it. You know, it's definitely what they do. All right, but our next step obviously would be to get some milk. Get some cold milk, and then we use our steamer here. We get to use our steamer. That is so much fun, and I cannot wait. After you get some milk, you obviously add some creamer in there if you like it sweet, and there you go. All right, guys, now that our ground coffee is done being poured out, it is time to froth up some milk. All right, here we're going to be using the steamer here. All right, I think we could move this out of the way now. Our amazing coffee that you guys have already seen. I can still see smoke coming out, which is very nice. All right, next off we have our coffee. All right, as you guys can see, our milk here is being thawed. I'll get a good look at it. If you guys don't know what this step is for, it is for making our coffee nice. Right, and so now our milk is nice and thick. We can now pour it into our giant cup of coffee is now done. Cannot wait to try it. Let's try it on 3, 2, 1. That is amazing. That's really great. Thank you so much, CASABREWS, for sponsoring this video. Once again, make sure to go to their website, CASABREWS.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry.